presented by Exquisite Timepieces. More about them in the description down below and later in the video. What's up, everybody? This is Guy, and you're watching the Just Bluefish Watch Reviews channel, and it's not just one or even two watches. No, today I am juggling 3 sets of balls. Now, before we jump into it, a quick shout out to my partner, Exquisite Timepieces, the watch dealer located here in Naples, Florida, who makes videos like this possible. A huge thanks to them for loaning me these watches for the review. I do really appreciate it. Now, if you're interested in these watches that we're talking about today, or honestly, any watch at all, I can't recommend them enough. So visit their website, exquisitetimepieces.com, or give them a call for your next watch. So in this video, I'm going to be focusing on the pair of Ball Engineer 3 Marvelight watches. I will have a separate video dedicated to the GMT Model Engineer 3 Endurance, so subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the release of that video in the next few days. But yeah, today, let's talk about the Ball Engineer 3 Marvelight. These 40mm timepieces from Ball watches come in at a price between $23.49 and $24.49, and I have to say that they represent a great value for money considering all of the features and the specifications for these watches. First though, while they do come in a number of different dial colors and combinations, the pair that we have here today include the burgundy red model with rainbow color illuminated gas tubes and the ice blue dial variation with a classic gas tube illumination. Now, of course, one of the main hallmarks for Ball Engineer watches is their automatic in-house caliber Ball RR movements, and that means a COSC certified chronometer grade movement, putting an emphasis on precision, accuracy, and reliability that the Ball Railroad watches are known for. Now, regarding the watch's dimensions, this model is 40mm in case diameter with a 46.5mm lug-to-lug length. The watches have a thickness of 13.5mm, and they are 20mm between the lugs. Another hallmark of Ball watches are the micro gas tubes that provide glow-in-the-dark illumination for all-night readability. Now, these gas tubes come in multicolored variations and, of course, the classic coloration that is a bit more traditional in appearance. Finally, Ball watches are known for their robust dependability, and this one is absolutely no different. It offers 100 meters of water resistance, 80,000 Gauss of anti-magnetism, a screw-down crown, and an anti-reflective scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, all in a 904L stainless steel case and bracelet construction. This is a modern tool watch that is based on over a century of railroad standard heritage and excellence. It's an example of the best of Ball watches, including styling, reliability, dependability, precision, and accuracy. Now that we've covered all of the features and the specifications, what do I think about the watch? Well, first and foremost, on the wrist, it's absolutely excellent. Thanks to the reasonable lug-to-lug distance, this watch doesn't span the length of my 6.5-inch wrist, and it feels just about right. But being 40mm in case diameter, it has a nice wide stance on the wrist, so it doesn't come off as feeling undersized at all. I think that any wrist size up to 7.5 or maybe even 8 inches would like this one quite a bit. The use of contrasting, high-polished, and brushed surfaces is both a plus and a negative. Overall, it does look nice, but if you're someone who likes to keep your watch looking as perfect and as pristine as possible, keeping something with this many polished surfaces in perfect condition will wind up being a bit of an exercise in futility, most likely. That said, a little honest wear and tear on a timepiece never hurt anyone, so I don't look at this as too much of a negative, at least for me personally. I think that the dial and the handset and the gas tube glow-in-the-dark illumination and just about the entire presentation of this watch face is absolutely fantastic, with one tiny exception, which I will mention in a minute. But the stick marker dial with Dauphine-style hands just looks outstanding in my opinion, and it's not overdone with crazy amounts of dial text or glossy applied logos. Everything on this dial is just squared away and it looks freaking fantastic. My one negative, however, and no, it's not the date magnifier. I know that's what you were thinking, and actually, I like it. I think that it makes the date calendar much more readable, and as someone with less than stellar eyesight, I always welcome a Cyclops if the magnification is good and it's well done. No, my only complaint is the RR insignia counterbalance on the seconds hand. And look, it's a little thing, I know. I'm just not a huge fan of it. It's a little bit overdone, and it's somewhat garish and showy, at least in my opinion. And sure, I know it's a hallmark of the brand, and that's cool, I guess, but for me, I'm just not a fan. I don't like large and elaborate counterbalance embellishments on watch faces. But yeah, there you have it. The Ball Engineer 3 Marvelight, a really awesome watch that can be had at a relatively reasonable price considering the luxury watch level suite of features. If you're interested in this one, hit up my channel sponsor, Exquisite Timepieces, and tell them Guy from Just Bluefish sent you. I know that they will take the absolute best care of you. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up for today and say until the next one, bye now.